Magad nga agahon. Coming to you live from Numancia, Aklan in Western Visayas in the Philippines. I'm having my morning cup of coffee in my coffee with Gino cup here. My Copico Blanca, my choice of 3-in-1 coffee in the Philippines. Coffee, cream, and sugar all in one. I put it in its powder form, comes in a sachet, put it in a cup, put hot water, you got a nice cup of coffee. And I also been using this Coffee Mate French vanilla creamer. I've been using that also. Adds a little French vanilla taste to it. Hello, Aid, Thriving Philippine Expat. Good morning, Michael. I started early today, really before sunrise even, because we're heading out today. Good morning, my friend. Good morning, my good friend. We're headed this morning. I'm excited this morning, as probably you can tell. Stevie from Washington State. I've been communicating with Stevie now for like at least 2.5 years. We've become good friends. I've never met him in person. We've done video calls. He's coming to Aklan. He's coming to Aklan. He's going to be in Boracay Airport at 8:30 today. So I'm going to be picking him up in the airport. So excited. You know, it's like I'm always like excited when somebody that I've been communicating with, that's following our channel, and then when they finally make that jump, you know, and he's gonna try it here for a few months here in Aklan province. So I found him an apartment. In Caticlan. He wanted to stay in Caticlan because he wanted to be close to Boracay Island. Man, his apartment in Caticlan, he could see Boracay from his apartment. He's only like 15 minutes away by using the ferry. He's on Tabun Port. The apartment I got for him actually belongs to a good friend of mine, Maricel, and her partner, expat partner in Caticlan. So it's gonna be great. I can't wait to finally meet him. It's weird how, you know, we started out, you know, he was a subscriber, then we became friends, you know, through WhatsApp, we always communicate. And I feel like he's my brother now, you know, it's just so much communication over a long period of time, you know. And he's like, man, you know, he was telling me before, you know, I really want to check out the Philippines. And for the last 6 months, what he did to save money, he's you know, a little older than me actually, but he hasn't collected Social Security yet. He's still working, so I don't know what his plans are in the future. He can, if he wanted to collect Social Security, he can collect early retirement already, but he's still working that out. You know, I'll talk to him more once he gets here. I'm sure, you know, we'll discuss it. But the apartment I got him is like, he's so happy because the apartment's fully furnished apartment. I'll film it today when I take him to his apartment so you guys can see it. Studio apartment, you know, not very big, but it's got a nice, good sized kitchen, cabinets, fully furnished. He doesn't have to buy anything. Gas stove, hot water in the shower, and then inverter type AC for the whole place. So man, his place is nice. His place is really nice. I can't wait to see it. 8,000 pesos for his rent, monthly rent. He did have to put up a security deposit of 10,000 pesos. 10,000 pesos is around $200, depending on exchange rate. But his rent is 8,000 pesos a month. $135 a month is his rent. And he's walking distance to the beach. 5-minute walk to the beach, 5-minute walk to the port. He can go fishing at the port. He's got his fishing poles with him. Just excited, so happy for Stevie. I know he's gonna have a great time here in Aklan province, and I'm gonna make sure that he has a good time. You know, we're gonna be watching Stevie while he's here. How much environmental fee, Michael, for a foreigner? It's 300 pesos. So that's about $5.50 for a foreigner. Filipino with an ID, a Filipino ID, they call it tourists here. They're like people from Manila, you know, their fee is half that, 150 for environmental fee. And then for Aklanon, we're like local Aklanons that live here, is free. We don't pay the environmental fee. Terminal fee is 150 pesos per person, and then the boat fee is 50 pesos. So give or take, if you're a foreigner coming to Boracay Island, you're going to be spending, just to get into Boracay, about $12, about 600 pesos is how much you're going to be spending. Good AM, Gino Fan. Hey, Fortune. Good morning, Fortune. Wow, very early today, David. Hey, David, because we're all going to go head out to Caticlan, to Boracay Airport this morning. We're gonna pick up Stevie, and then he's coming in from Washington State. Then we're gonna take him to his apartment, and then since we're there, we're like so close to Boracay, we're gonna make a day trip out of it because Liana doesn't have school today still. School doesn't go back in Aklan province till tomorrow because of that Typhoon Uwan that passed the Philippines. So we figure Liana and Dazzle, they're gonna come along this morning. They're gonna get up early. They're gonna come along, that way they can we'll have a day trip in Boracay. We'll spend the whole day in Boracay Island, have lunch. Actually, I'm supposed to meet a subscriber also. He's in Boracay with his girlfriend. He's from the US also. He wanted to I guess pick my brain because they wanted to secure long-term housing in Boracay Island. So he wanted to talk to me. So I'll have lunch with him also. And then after lunch, we'll just spend the whole afternoon in Boracay, enjoy the beach, and then come back home. We normally leave Boracay around 4:30. It gets us home here before sunset, about 6 p.m. So should be a fun day, full day. That's why I got up early. I figure I'll do the live stream real quick, get that out of the way, and then my dog wants to go out. Hold on. All right, Toy, hold on, Toy. Go. So get the live stream, and then we'll leave here. I told Dazzle and Leanna we'll pull out of here about 6:30 because my friend gets in at 8:30. That's plenty of time for us to park the car. We actually have to drop off things at Mom's house. Mom is actually in Caticlan right now, and then she's gonna ride back with us this afternoon. She went there, I think, 2 days ago. She's just checking her house, making sure, and we got stuff for Mom to bring to her house in Caticlan. So be a busy day. I'm not that busy. It's there's not a lot usually going on for me, but today's gonna be a busy day for me. Fortune, good AM, Mike. Hello, Fortune. Hello, David. Good morning, everyone. All right. Colonel, karaoke ended 9. I know, it's I went to bed so early yesterday, Fortune, because I knew today was going to be busy. So I wasn't up. I watched a little bit, I think, before Ray was interviewing Michael and Chase. So I watched a little bit, then I fell asleep. Dazzle was with me. Dazzle was watching it. So, but now I'm full of energy. I'm having my cup of coffee, so I'm good to go. I gotta make sure I'm wide awake for the drive. It's early here. It's actually sun's up already. Let me show you guys outside real quick so you can see. Yesterday, the guy that was supposed to bring the motorbike for Dazzle that we were buying, he couldn't make it because it was raining. It was raining in Nabas. They actually had flooding in Nabas, Aklan, and in Malay. And Caticlan is in Malay. So hopefully today, it hasn't rained all night, but gorgeous sunrise this morning. This is why I love to catch early in the morning. That's why I love getting up in the morning early, catch the sunrise here. We were gonna put up our Christmas lights out here in the gate. We always like put our lights usually after Thanksgiving, but I think Dazzle's excited, so we were gonna put it last night, but we just got busy again. And then I started, I was thinking, man, I got to get to bed early because it's gonna be a long day today. The light is still on the lamppost here. I know we have solar on the lamp, so the sun must not be up yet to show it, to cut off the power from the street lights here. But beautiful, beautiful sunrise this morning. Let me go back. Morning, babe. Dazzle's awake. Dazzle's getting ready. Leanna awake, babe?
Yes.
All right. They're both getting ready. This is pretty early for both Dazzle and Leanna. So, let me fix that. Ooh, my camera's off angle here. Let me just fix it real quick. There you go. There you go. Let me go back. Let me go back. Miss the messages. Ooh, okay, all right. it climbed. All right, I'm back. I'm back here. Yeah, I did. I did see that they were doing karaoke at James's house. The Colonel had come to and I saw the video already. They have a video posted. I haven't watched it. Trying to get everything done here before we take off this morning. Make sure I bring everything that I need. I always make, I'll make video, of course. There's Leanna. She's awake. She goes, boy, she got energy too. Leanna got energy. Look at that. She got energy at like 5:30 in the morning. That's pretty good, Leanna. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Almost doubled since I was, yes. Unfortunately, Michael, the local government here, they keep charging people. That's why people here, even the locals in Boracay, they call Boracay Island Magastos Island. Everything in Boracay costs money, man. And nothing, it's like, and getting more expensive, it's like, that's why the numbers as far as tourists in Boracay is dropping. And it's mostly Filipino tourists now in Boracay. Very low numbers now of foreigners going to Boracay. I think they are having, yes. I saw that. I was watching, the Colonel made a live stream. I was watching in the afternoon. Karen was cooking fried chicken. They're having a great time. They're having a great time at James and Karen's house. Saw your retirement picture, Gino. All right, I had to post it. This time it's November 11 is Veterans Day in the United States. So my friends in the military, they're all posting, making their profile picture, a military picture, something. I figure why not? And it's my anniversary of retirement. I retired in the United States Air Force November of 2003. So it's my 22nd year of retirement, collecting a military pension from the United States Air Force. 22 years now. It's awesome. It's awesome. I can't believe, it's like that I've been collecting for so long, like a military pension from the United States Air Force. Alan, hey. Wow, 5:30. Yeah, 5:30. And Dazzle and Leanne are awake. We're gonna be picking up Stevie, our good friend in Washington State from Boracay Airport. Take him to his apartment, and then we're gonna go to Boracay Island so we can spend the day. Be a day trip for us in Boracay Island. Did you bring your swimsuit, Leanne? You can bring swimsuit.
I think I'm staying home.
Are you gonna stay home here or mom's house? Mom's house? You don't want to go to Boracay?
No.
You sure? Okay, all right. Diana just said she's going to stay at mom's house. I'm sure she misses the nephews and the relatives there. So it's just me and Dazzle. Me and Dazzle will spend the day in Boracay. Sounds like an awesome day. Yes, it should be any day for me. Anytime especially today, I'm picking up a good friend. I'm so excited. It's weird because I feel like he's my brother already. We've been communicating for like 2.5 years, and then all of a sudden, I get to see him today, and then his life to start here in the Philippines. That to me, that's always like it's fun for me. It's like when I get to help somebody in my small way. I mean, just provide a soft landing for him. He might not end up here in Aklan. At least I know, he's got a friendly face to pick him up at the airport, to take him to his apartment, get him settled. And then from there, he can travel to the Philippines. He can do whatever he wants. It's like, I just want him to like feel comfortable when he lands here in the Philippines, instead of coming here and knowing nobody like I did. That's how I did. It's like in 2011 when I went to Boracay Island when I retired here. I didn't know anybody in Boracay Island when I landed there. I knew my landlord. That's about the only person, and I never met my landlord, just online, communicating online. But you make friends. You make friends here quickly. Even for the expats that come here, it's not a problem meeting people here, because there's so many people here that when you move here, when you come to the Philippines, automatically you have so many people here that you have something in common with. Somebody that took that leap of faith, gave up their life wherever country they're from, and they're here to start their life here in the Philippines. So that alone, it kind of bonds people together. Sounds like an awesome day. Yes, it's gonna be an awesome day. You okay, babe? You can sleep in the car after I start driving. I know you're still sleepy. Yep. James posted a vid. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll watch it. Maybe even on the drive to Katiklan, I'll put it on my phone. He interviewed the colonel. The colonel thinking of moving there from Iloilo. Oh, nice. And that's awesome, man. Iloilo City and Aklan, there's a big difference. City life, you're more in the city, crowded, traffic, you got that city vibe. But a lot of people like that because you can live in a condo, you got all SNR. But I've always told people, for retirement, I just think Aklan province is ideal. We don't have the fancy malls, we don't have the SM malls, the Robinson Mall, SNR, all that. But I think when you're retired, like me, I'll be 60 next year. Those aren't really the things that you want to be, like inviting for me, or something that I really want to be around. It's like going to the mall. It's like, to me, it's not a big deal. It's like I'll go to the mall. I don't really shop. More often when I go to the mall, I go grocery shopping and I eat at the food court. And I could do that in Calibo. There's plenty of groceries in Calibo. There's plenty of places to eat. So to me, the city is not a big deal. I do enjoy it when we go to Iloilo City, because we do shop at SNR. We watch a movie because we don't have a movie theater here in Aklan province. So there are things that I miss, but I get a taste of it when I go to Iloilo City for a few days, and then I'm back here in the province again. I like the vibe in the province. I like that it's quiet here all the time. It's like I show you guys outside my community here. I walk around the community. I can walk my dogs. It's always quiet here. I can ride Dazzle's bike. Dazzle's been riding her bike. She even put a light on it. She bought a new light for it. But so now we share Dazzle's bike, her foldable with the tiny wheel bike. It's pretty cool. I like riding it too.
Bring me to H&M.
H&M. Dazzle said she likes Iloilo City because her favorite store is H&M. H&M.
Kids.
The kids section. She shops at the kids section. The kids section. Colonel prefers the even simpler provincial life. I think it's like that's what it is. Fortune, like me, Colonel's we're about the same. When you're older, you just enjoy peace and quiet more. It's like I know, it's like I'm even sensitive to like you hear these loud motorbikes here. They do something with their muffler. I'm even sensitive to that when somebody's passing me when I'm walking and you hear it. I'm like, oh man, that's just like annoying because noise is like I just enjoy like peacefulness now. I don't play music in our car when I drive. Our car has no music zone because I just like it quiet now. I'm not into the noise anymore. Provincial living is great. It is, right, Michael? Michael knows all about provincial life because Masbate Island, he's got, he goes fishing out in the ocean all the time. He's got all kinds of fruits, all kinds of vegetables planted all around him. And to me, people are just nicer. People are nicer in the province than in the city. I don't think many people will argue about that because in the province it's just so laid back. People aren't pressured. People they don't have much. A lot of farmers, fishermen, but what they have, they're happy. They're happy to like what they plant, what they the fruits of their labor, the food that they put on their table to eat. They're happy. It's like in the city, you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle in the city, man. Riding the bus, riding the jeepney in Manila, riding the MRT, LRT, man. That you gotta hustle, man. It's like it's a concrete jungle. It's a concrete jungle. You don't get fresh air. You don't get fresh air, man. Karen tried Colonel's bike and liked it. I saw I didn't watch the video, but on the thumbnail I saw Karen on the Colonel's bike is nice. I like that. It's more like the seating's flat. It's not like elevated. It's like a nice motorbike. Because I saw it yesterday when the Colonel was live streaming. The XR is too tall for Karen to ride. Yeah, I noticed that because even James, when he rides the XR, he's got to be careful. He's all, like almost tippy-toeing on it. It's a off-road bike, dual purpose, on the road and off-road. That's why James selected it. Yo, Gino, my good friend Tim in Las Vegas. Good morning. Happy Veterans Day. All right, bro. I changed my profile pic on Facebook to my retirement picture because it's Veterans Day. Military people, we all change our pictures to our military uniforms. David. All right. Oh yeah, your ID, baby. Oh, let me do the weather really quick because I haven't done the weather yet. Let me look I'm on the Pag-asa website here. It says here at 3 a.m. today, the center of Typhoon Uwan was estimated based on available data 290 kilometers northwest of Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. So now it's in the Philippine Sea, but it's still that's close enough to where I'm sure they're still getting rain in northern Luzon. Right here, it says stormy in Ilocos region, Cagayan, caused by Typhoon Uwan. Metro Manila says here rains with gusty winds from Typhoon Uwan. Western Visayas, cloudy skies, scattered rains and thunderstorms. Throff from Typhoon Uwan. So pretty much the whole country. Typhoon Uwan's a big, that's why even though it's now in the Philippine Sea, moving away from the Philippines, it's still causing rain. That's why yesterday they couldn't deliver Dazzle's motorcycle. The guy that was supposed...
Yes, guys. I was so excited.
I know, Dazzle was so excited.
But it's okay.
It's all right. That's what I told Dazzle. The guy said, because we're out today, so the guy's going to be coming here tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, to deliver the Honda, what is that? Click, the Honda Click. So
and since I am going to buy the bike, guys, now every time Gina and I goes out, I always notice the Honda Click. I did it before.
Yeah. And Dazzle's Honda Click is really nice. It's all black.
Yeah.
right? All black. And Dazzle has a name already for it. What are you gonna call your
Yes.
bike, babe?
It's Batman.
Batman. her motorbike's gonna be called Batman. I told her that'll be cool. We can put a Batman sticker on it. It's all black, so it's like perfect. And then just put a Batman sticker on it.
I'm Batman.
You're Batman. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Thanks to Gino's videos, my Ilocana Manila girl asawa is warming up to the idea of living outside Manila. All right, all right. I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. And you can use me as an example, David, because me, born and raised in Manila, lived in Los Angeles. We moved to Los Angeles, graduated high school in Long Beach. Most of my life, I lived in a city. San Antonio, even Tucson's a city. Shreveport, Louisiana's a city. Bossier City. I mean, most of the places I lived is city. I've never lived like in a rural area like Aklan province, like Numancia. There's like less than 30,000 people here in Numancia. I've never lived in an environment like this, but I love it now. You know, I would not want to move to the city anymore. This is where I love the province life. I love Aklan province. Like I said, maybe because I'm older now, I'll be 60 next year. So maybe, when you get older, you look for that peace and quiet. I can go to the beach, man, Navitas Beach, anytime I can go. It's like, I'm like 4 kilometers away from Navitas Beach. So 10 minutes, I could be at the beach and nobody's ever there. You know, maybe on the weekend, maybe a few people are there, but Monday to Friday, that beach is empty. I can walk on the beach, nobody to bother me. You know, it's like, to me, those are the days. You know, it's like that's why I appreciate life here in Aklan province. Hello, Craven. Hello, Craven from Michael. Alan, big news here in the U.S. The Senate has agreed to open. Oh, great. I think somebody had messaged me that yesterday also. Thank you, Alan. But now the House still needs to approve it. Okay, but looks like the shutdown is over. Good to hear. Good to hear. You know, shutdown is never a good thing. Jocelyn McDonald. All right, from Canada. I see snow. I see clouds. Kim, good morning, Gino, and everyone watching the stream. All right, Kim. Saw that, Alan. 8 Dems crossed and voted. All right, at least shutdown is over. Shutdown is over. Good to hear. Hey, JP, I'm picking up Stevie. We're picking up Leanna and Dazzle's coming along with me. I guess Leanna's gonna stay at Mom's house after we drop off Stevie, while Dazzle and I have fun in Boracay Island. We're supposed to meet, a subscriber. He wants help with his girlfriends there also in Boracay as far as finding like long-term housing in Boracay. He wanted to like pick my brain, like what area of Boracay. So we'll have lunch with them at the Aplaya, babe. Aplaya. I've never eaten a Aplaya. But they said it's like good pizza. You know, they said it's good pizza. So I said, all right, we'll eat at the Playa. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Kim David from Mike. And hi, JP. All right. Canada, look like snow and rain and clouds. Don't forget to hit the thumb. All right. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. JP, Thriving, Fortune, and David. All right. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not so far. All right. Thank you, Michael. Good morning, Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop went upstairs. Lamb Chop went upstairs. She's still getting ready. They're getting. I told them they can just sleep in the car while I drive to the airport, but they wanted to wake up also. Kumusta from Oregon? Mabuti, Lowell. There's Lamb Chop coming down the stairs. She has not had school for a while. She had a break 1 week, and then last week because of the typhoons, and then Monday, Tuesday because of the typhoons. But she's still doing Kumon. So I'm glad she has Kumon. So she's at least doing her academic work in Calibo twice a week. God bless Lowell. God bless my brother. Michael says, hi, Lowell. Lowell says, hello, thriving. I totally forgot about Veterans Day. It is my brother's birthday also. Yes, November 11th, Veterans Day. Veterans Day. I remembered it because when I opened my Facebook this morning, all my friends that, I have so many military friends. They're all changing their pictures to a picture with a military uniform. So I changed mine also. It reminded me, so I went ahead and changed my picture also. Hello from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. All right, Charles. I've been to Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I was stationed in Louisiana from 1995. 91 to 95. That's where I evacuated from Clark Air Base. I got evacuated. I was stationed at Clark Air Base, if you can imagine, in Mount Pinatubo erupted in 91. Next thing I know, I'm in Louisiana. I was like in Barksdale Air Force Base, Louisiana. But while I was there, I was able to visit Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama, places that I've never been. The South, because I was mostly stationed in California and Texas. I never made it, that in the deep South. The deep South is. Hi, Charles. Please give the thumbs up. All right, and enjoy the channel. Thank you, Michael. JP, Stevie has guts just to make the leap, especially during the shutdown. I know, that's why, JP, I understand how it is. It's like people watch videos, they dream of coming here to the Philippines. They see what's going on here. They want to experience the life here. But to actually buy that ticket and get on that plane, man, it takes a lot of courage. It's a big leap of faith, especially if you're uprooting your life and moving to another country. That is not it takes an adventurer spirit to do that, to leave everything behind. But you can still visit, right? It's not like you're, totally abandoning your family and friends in the US. I mean, you can still visit. It's not like you're, once you move here, you're stuck here. I know people that do that, but for a lot of us like me, it's like I've been here 14 years and I haven't been back, and I don't have plans to go back unless to take Dazzle on a vacation in the US just to show her. But my life is here now. I've built a pretty good life here. This is the life that I want. And with the stuff that's going on in the US now, I don't think, even for Dazzle, I do not want that for her, because that would be, we have a good life here. You see our life. Today's a Tuesday, and we're going to Boracay Island. That's the life that we have here. If I go back to the US with Dazzle, she'll end up working there. And even me, even with my military pension, I know that's not enough. In the US, we would both be working, and that's just not the life that I want for myself and I want for Dazzle. It's hard to give up the life here.
Yeah.
Even though, it's America, we understand, the benefits of going to America. It's just hard to give up the life here.
Yeah. In here, I can be just a businesswoman.
Right there. Dazzle says she can just be a businesswoman here. She got plans for her motorcycle rental business.
Yeah. I don't have a boss.
She don't have a boss. She don't have a boss. Good AM, JP, Lowell from Fortune. Hey, the Panay Posse Bros. There's Daniel, my good brother in Jacksonville, Florida.
Good morning, Daniel.
See, Dazzle's awake, Daniel. Even Leanna. We're headed to Caticlan, to Boracay Airport this morning. Stevie from Washington State, he's gonna be on the plane, arriving at 8:30 a.m. So we wanted to get there early. It's about an hour and 15-minute drive for me, depending on the road. Oh, there's Chloe, our diva, the diva. Because yesterday there was flooding in Malay and Nabas, and that's where the airport is. So it hasn't rained all night. So hopefully the rain, hopefully the flooding. It's just water on some of the roads, but hopefully that's all gone. The sun is up this morning, so it should be gone. Good AM, Daniel from Howdy, Daniel. Colonel has not visited Masbate yet. I think once he visits here, he will change his mind about Aklan. All right, all right. Hey, man, it's like, that's the good thing about people like, coming to the Philippines, when they're here, like the Colonel, like Ray, they get to travel. It's like the first year or two, usually people just travel all over the Philippines, check out different places before really putting down roots, before deciding where they're gonna land. Thriving expat. Hello, Daniel. Scuba Steve. Good morning, Gino. there's Dazzle. Scuba Steve. She just took out Chloe, our little Shih Tzu, our baby, our diva, outside.
Chloe Pipi.
Good morning, Sheriff. JP said, good morning, Sheriff.
Hey, good morning, JP. My deputy.
Your deputy JP. You've been deputized, JP. Dazzle has deputized you. Hello, JP. Fort, thriving expat. All right, Shaka. Daniel.
JP will teach me how to become a better fisherwoman.
Yes. JP is gonna be your trainer regarding the rod and reel.
I will be listening carefully.
Carefully. She's a good learner, and she's really JP. You know how serious Dazzle is with anything she does, especially fishing. So I'm sure she's excited to learn all about rod and reel from JP. Happy birthday, oh yes, Marines, happy birthday. I almost forgot. My good friend Gray yesterday, I greeted him. He's here in Calibo also. He's also from Seattle area, but he's been here in the Philippines now since June. He's retired also. Retired Army, but he served like 4 years in the Marines. So yesterday, I greeted him. Happy birthday, Marines. Semper Fi, Marine. The few, the proud, the Marines. Please like the channel, subscribe. All right, thank you, Thriving Expat. Hi, Toma. Don't forget to like. Give Gino a thumbs. All right, thank you. Respect and endless thanks to all the service members. Yes, that's why I enjoy this day. I enjoy Veterans Day because all my friends, they start posting like retirement pictures, promotion pictures. They change their profile pictures to military uniforms. It's nice to see.
No wonder why you're more extra, got more extra energy.
I got extra energy because I'm excited. I'm excited today to see Stevie. It's like I can't wait to meet my brother Stevie. Daniel, hello to the fishing queen. Fishing queen. You're the fishing queen, babe.
Hi, Daniel. How are you?
Oh, Tim. Yo. There you go. Yo, Tim. Yo, Tim. That's what Dazzle calls you. Yo, Tim. When I say it's Tim on the phone, it's Tim texting me. Go, yo, Tim. That's how Dazzle says it. Stevie is coming. He's from Washington State. Tim. We've been friends. We've become brothers practically now because we've been communicating on WhatsApp for like the last 2.5 years. I've been kind of like walking him through. He's never been to the Philippines, so this is gonna be his first landing here in the Philippines. He's not fully retired yet, but he's Social Security age already. He can collect Social Security, but he's still working. He works in the Washington State. He works for, I guess, the state. Like when they get construction, he's one of those guys that wears vest, hard hat. He does a lot of, but he's still working. He did give up his apartment about 6 months ago in Washington State. He's been living in a van. He's doing the van life and working in the U.S., saving up all his money. That way he can come here to the Philippines. Now he's here. Got him an apartment. His apartment's going to be in Caticlan by Tabun Port with a view of Boracay Island. His apartment is actually, I'll film it today. You guys will see it. It's like 3 stories high, and the top floor is a viewing deck, and from the viewing deck you can see Boracay Island. You know, it's like I was like, how awesome is that, man? And he can go fishing. He can go fishing every day, walking distance to the beach, walking distance to Tabon Port. He's a mom's neighbor. Yeah, he's a neighbor because our land is close to Stevie. He's about a 5-minute walk to our land in on Desaland. On Desaland. So that's why I'm excited. Can't wait to meet my brother Stevie. Give a thumbs up. Thank you, Michael. Good morning, Dazzle and Leanna. Leanna's out there. Is there somewhere? There she is. There she is. They're both awake. They're both awake. You know, it's like, which is amazing. This early, they're both awake. I thought I was gonna wake them up. They were just gonna waddle to the car and sleep in the car, but they got all ready. You know, ready and.
Yeah, we have to wash our face.
You wash your face. Wash your face. Sula, Dazzle will be Batman and Gino will be Robin. Yeah, right. I'll be Robin. I think you both need to wear capes while driving past. Or the cape. You're Batman. You're Batman. Good morning, Michael from Scuba Steve. And Scuba Steve, hello, Fortune. Hello, Fortune. Greetings and salutations, HD.
Morning, HD.
Hey, HD, don't forget, November 27, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. We already made the reservations at the 8 Ball Tavern. We would love to have you at our Thanksgiving get-together at the 8 Ball Tavern. Thursday, November 27. I think the Colonel's coming too. James and Karen are coming too. They're invited, of course. But, you know, if something comes up, you know, we understand. But hopefully, the more the merrier. The more the merrier. So far, I made the reservation for 14 people. I'm expecting like 14 people to attend the get-together. Thanksgiving get-together.
Including Liana and Mom.
Including Leanne and Mom. They're included. They're included in the 14. Lowell, I was looking at pharmacies in Calibo and noticed most are very small. Yes, but there is Mercury Drug. There actually, isn't there a new Mercury Drug, babe, that you told me that's going to be?
They're building it.
They're a big one.
2 floors.
Two floors. Mercury Drug in Calibo. They're building one.
It's besides Watson's and Rojas.
Oh, on Ross Avenue. So they are building a gigantic Mercury Drug, man. 2 floors of pharmacy.
Across a fruit stand in Calibo.
Okay, yeah. You'll have to point it to me next time, babe. That way I know where it's at. How hard is it to find medications there? Shouldn't be a problem. Most expats here, whatever medications you have, Lowell, they'll have an equivalent. It might not be the name brand that you use, but they'll have a generic version or some type of version here. Mercury Drug is like the go-to place here. Like when I got sick with cancer, all my chemo, you know, my medications for cancer were all like Mercury Drug. I had to take like medication for my liver, medication for my kidney, to protect them while I was going through chemo. I was spending like, how much was that? Like 5,000 a week,
Yeah,
5,000 pesos, almost $100 a week on medication when I was going through chemo for 4 months. I was spending 20,000 pesos, over $300 a month on medication.
And that's just with chemo, babe.
Yeah, and that was just with chemo. You know, when I went through radiation, more medicine, more things they put on my neck. You know, more gargle. I mean, so much medication I was going through back then. But I survived it. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed that I survived it. Good morning, HD Apex from Scuba Steve. Good morning, Scuba Steve. Good morning, Steve. And HD, I have not watched the video yet, but the Colonel's motorcycle looks cool. It's like brown, got the brown. I forget what they named that motorbike, but you know, it looks like a roadster motorbike. Man, it's nice. I have seen it on the road. I have seen those motorbikes on the road. Not many of those motorbikes, but they're really cool looking.
I like the bird one.
Oh yeah, that's all. She also likes. She's been noticing. She likes that. Is it Yamaha? Suzuki Bergman.
Yeah.
They're kind of like chubby.
Yeah.
Like wide.
But I cannot drive that because it's too big.
It's too big. It's too big. It's too big for that. So
Even the click.
even the click.
I have to lower that
The click. All right.
if I want to ride the click. Or maybe I can try it with boots.
With boots. With boots. With boots. Good morning, Lamb Chop. Scuba Steve said, "Good morning, Lamb Chop." Where's the Lamb Chop?
The lamb
Right
chop.
there. Lamb Chop is on her iPad. Lamb Chop is like checking her iPad. Good morning, Scuba Dude, Scuba Steve, and Fortune. Hi, Gino. Hey, Ria, our good friend in Tennessee. Our good Happy Veterans Day. Thank you, Ria. When my husband and I moved to rural Tennessee, I had a city girl panic attack. Yeah, the city girl panic attack. I'm from Manila. Yeah, me too. You know, most of my life I lived in the city. So this is like the most rural I've ever lived. Is living here in Numancia, Aklan. But I love it. I love it here now. Where my neighbors were traffic in karaoke. Yeah, you know. So I mean here. I guess because we live in a gated community, so everybody's respectful regarding the karaoke. I do hear it when I'm walking, when I'm riding my bike. There's people doing karaoke, but it's not as loud as it is outside our community. Because people can complain here. There's an HOA, so people behave. People behave here in our community. Now I love the peace and quiet, and the cows don't mind my singing. I know, right? And I'm the same way, man. Now, you know, like I can go outside and I don't hear anything but birds. You know, I can walk around the neighborhood and walk my dogs, and it's, you know, it's so quiet in the neighborhood, and I just love that. Yeah, I just love that. There's John Vasquez with the alien. I always see him. He puts that alien right there. No free food for me today since I'm now in the Philippines. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know, there a lot of free food for veterans in the U.S., but here we don't get. Maybe Denny's in Manila. I know they do have a Denny's in Manila. Maybe. Good morning from Barili. All right, Barili. I'll have to look that up where Barili is. Some of these places in the Philippines, you know, when people post, I'm like, where that, you know, and then I look it up and go, oh, that's where it is. One, HD, I think it's a great trade-off. All right. 80s baby. Good morning from Columbia, South Carolina. Good morning, 80s baby. Thank you for joining the live stream. Sheriff, what if I find my own Filipina and she becomes a better fisherwoman than you? You'll have to train that Filipina well, because you know Dazzle's a pretty good fisherwoman, JP.
Yeah.
She's
I
very.
would love it, JP. It's for me. It's another hobby for me, because it's gonna be like a competition.
Competition.
With fishing.
With fishing, competition, with fishing.
Yeah. So I'll have a goal.
Vaughn says, Faria, I know how you felt. Yeah. For me, it was easier, I guess, because, you know, when I moved here to Aklan province, I was already retired. So my whole mindset, you know, the minute I quit my last job in Tucson, Arizona, my whole mindset was like, I was going to start a new life. You know, I was going to leave, you know, whatever lifestyle I had in the US when I was coming here to Aklan in 2011. My whole mindset was new beginning. You know, I'm not going to act like the way I acted when I was in the United States. I wasn't going to be materialistic anymore. Houses, cars, clothes, you know, those things were not important to me anymore. Now, you know, it's just like, I just want to live a simple life, stress-free as much as possible, and just enjoy the rest of my days here.
It's opposite for me, babe. Like when I go to the cities, like
Yeah.
cities, Cebu, Manila, and all like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's opposite. It gives me like a panic attack because I'm from a province, and
Yeah.
this is like so new.
So new, yeah.
Why so big?
That's what you're saying. When every time we go to the city, it's new to her. You know, it's like her eyes are like wide open to Iloilo City. You know, like the mall. You know.
And that's when I don't wanna like what do you call it, like separated with you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah. She
it's
don't want to
gonna
get
be
lost. She don't want to get
unlike
lost.
here.
Yeah.
Unlike here when we go like
Yeah, when we go to Kalibo.
grocery
Yeah, when
and
we go
all
to
that.
grocery, we go to
That's
Kalibo. Dazzle just goes off on her own, and she'll text me or let's meet up at the food court when you're done. But
yeah.
when we're in Iloilo City, Dazzle sticks by me. She doesn't want to go far because she said, I don't want to get lost here. I don't want to get lost here in the city. JP, Lowell, Watson's is one of the largest pharmacies in the PI. You can search their website for availability and prices. Oh, thank you, JP. I don't know much about prescription medication because I don't take any. I don't take a single prescription medicine. Like after my treatments, I'm healthy now. I'm all natural. I'm going all natural. I'm not taking anything to harm my kidneys or my liver or anything. JP, hello HD. Got it. Thanks for the invite. All right, HD. The Panay Posse will be having fun on my birthday, which coincident. Thanksgiving. All right, all right. Thank. Advance happy birthday, Bon. Advance happy birthday.
Yes, advance happy birthday, Bon.
Howdy, HD and Bon. Dan the man. Hello, hello. Dan the man. Daniel. Liam, wow. It's a cool little motorcycle, Liam. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it on the Colonel's live stream yesterday afternoon. Nice bike, nice motorbike. Good AM. One. HD. Hello, Daniel. Fortune, did Maggie have to retake the exam? I'm sure they'll schedule it again. I'm sure since they canceled that exam last Sunday. Welcome to Kenya, capital city of Africa. All right, wow, Kenya. Tim, Gino, you're better get going. She's ready to go. Thank you, brother. All right, I'm gonna end the live stream here in a minute. I'll go through the messages that way. We'll. Maybe we can even stop by the broomstick, get that banana bread. Schedule Sunday. Oh, reschedule Sunday again. They keep scheduling Maggie's exam for Sunday, man. We need to get to some jetties or seawall and do some ocean fishing. We can do that, right? New Washington, in Kalibo, by the Poog. Man, you can do plenty of jetty and seawall fishing. There's people there too. You guys won't be the only one there. We'll invite John Sparrow too. He always likes fishing. So won't pick her up Friday because Saturday she will have friends, classmate watch a musical at Ateneo, then take the exam Sunday. So we'll pick her up Sunday noon. All right. No medication is the way to go. I think so, Liam. That's I worked in hospitals for 27 years, so I know that. If you can avoid medication, prescription medication of any kind, your body's better off. If you can take all natural from leaves, fruits, whatever, you're better off. These pharmaceuticals, they hide some of that side effects, the medications that they provide people. Good morning, Vaughn from GP. There, aloha from Hawaii. Derek, he's always saying aloha, aloha. Watson is Hong Kong company, but SM owns the. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Thank you. But SM owns everything, man. I would love to hang out with you guys one day. Oh, sure. We're easy. People always invite us. Like today, we're meeting a subscriber. 80s baby, a subscriber. I just know his picture from the WhatsApp. I've never really communicated much with him, but they're in Boracay right now and they're looking for long-term housing. They're staying at the Boracay Nucos, but they want something more long. They wanted to pick my brain on what area is best for them in Boracay Island. I will discover next week, in 3 weeks, my 2 direct deposits are working. All right, test those, man. Test those, Daniel. But good time to test them. Make sure everything's good with your finance, direct deposits, finances, anything before you head out here. I'm a fellow military veteran, was born in Manila. All right. Been in the US since 1994. All right. All right.
Wow. Before I was born.
Yeah, he was from Manila, but he been in the US since 1994. All right, 80s baby.
80s.
The business school is packed Monday to Friday. Bachelor's. Oh, okay. That's why. That's why they pick Saturday and Sunday for the exams. I get it. I get it now. It's kind of like STI. There's like they schedule different because the school in Calibo when we went is so small,
Yeah.
and we shared it with we were like IT. There was engineering people. There's HRM, hotel restaurant management, tourism student. We shared the small school, so they had to like schedule our classes on different days like that. I am rethinking Barako 3 motorcycle. It might be too tall for my short legs. I think JP once you get here, there's like motorcycle dealerships here. I think Motor Trade.
Yeah.
And
Motor trade.
yeah, and they have several different, they'll have Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, Barako. That way they're all in one showroom, so you can test them all out. You can like sit on them, you can test like plenty of motorbikes.
And I don't think JP the Barako will give you more pogi points.
Yeah, for Filipinas, man.
They prefer the click,
The-
the,
the-
NMAX,
Yeah.
the ADV.
The Barako HD, JP, the Barako here, it's really for tricycles.
Yes.
The tricycle drivers, they like the Barako. Dazzle was saying, for the Pogi points, Pogi points is handsome points, like the Filipinas, when they see your motorbike, they're going like, ooh, you got a nice motorbike. You won't get that with the Barako. You won't get that with the Barako. You don't get handsome points for the Barako. Unfortunately, it's I think locally made, They prefer like the NMAX, Yamaha NMAX, the Honda ADV, the Honda Click, the imported. The imported motorbikes. Bon says, hello, JP. JP Bon, you can call me JP. All right, yes, it will do. Fortune. SM owns Philippine businesses of foreign companies. I know, man. They got so much. SM owns everything now. Kind of like San Miguel. San Miguel and SM, it's like they own everything. What kind of points am I supposed to be getting? The pogi, the handsome points, JP. You'll know it when you get here,
Yeah.
because
Like head turner.
head turner. Like usually when you're riding in a new motorbike here, like the NMAX,
Without
ADV.
when you ride without a what they call the passenger.
A back ride
Yeah,
without the
back ride.
passenger. Yeah. People are like, ooh, nice bike. Yeah, they're gonna turn around. Ooh, nice bike. The Barako doesn't get that. Because it's like it looks simple. It looks. To me, the Barako looks like a commercial, truck, or like it's a worker, worker where it doesn't look cool. It doesn't have the cool points. The Barako doesn't.
I
have.
see expats here in Aklan,
Yeah.
sometimes on the road, and they just ride a motorbike. But a lot of times they always have the back rider already.
The back rider already. Yeah. You rarely see expats not having somebody behind them, right?
Yeah.
The back ride, the girlfriend.
But I see them like with, for sure with ADV.
ADV, yeah, very popular. The ADV, and they have that box thing. The box, the storage and the box in the back. They always have that. Bon. I joined the army 1994. Bon, all right. I know you can rent scooters, but are there places in the PH that rent big bikes? More likely, Z Robert in the city. I would think Manila might have big bikes. In the province, just scooters and small motorbikes. It's because of the Constitution, 60-40 business ownership in the Philippines. Oh, okay. Yes, 60-40. SM owns them by default. But the
Whoa.
advantage for foreign companies, SMT. Okay, all right. Okay, I got to the bottom, I'm gonna end the live stream, so we're off to pick up Stevie. We're off to, then Leanna's ready, Dazzle's ready. So we're gonna go on the road to go to Boracay Airport and pick up our good friend Stevie. All right, take care everyone. Thank you for joining the live stream this morning. Appreciate everyone. Good spring, all right, good spring. I do the opposite. I try to blend with the locals. All right, all right. For tomorrow we'll discuss SMC and JFC. All right, take care HD. Take care HD. Fortune, good day all, good day. Go, 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 get Stevie. All right, we'll go get Stevie. Go get Stevie. All right, take care everyone. Bye everyone. Stay blessed, stay blessed.